Hey Run Junkies, I cannot believe it has been several weeks already. Are you gonna do that? Is that what you're gonna do? Do not sit on my merch. No. Hey Run Junkies, I can't believe it has been weeks already since Walt Disney World Marathon weekend. And while I'm still processing a lot of this information, I want to share with you some of the stuff that I brought home from the weekend, not just the shirts that we get for participating, but a lot of the stuff that I purchased, either pre-purchased ahead of time or had someone actually buy for me. And I'm going to get into that in a second. I also want to make a couple of comments based on my personal experience with the Run Disney merchandise in recent events. So I'm going to get to that at the end. So let's get started on the Expo haul. First off, I have to give credit where credit is due. My podcast co-host and dear friend Jen was at the Expo on Wednesday morning. She arrived on Tuesday to Florida and hit the Expo right away as soon as it opened. I wasn't arriving until Thursday, at which point a lot of the pins and the smaller items that I would have wanted would have been sold out or may have been sold out. So Jen, thank you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Now, I did send her a list of desired items because Run Disney released a lot of their merchandise previews online ahead of time. So I had a few things that were kind of my list of priorities, the stuff that I really, really wanted out of the weekend, and then the stuff that I could, you know, take or leave as you went down the list. There were only a couple of things that I really, really wanted. And since this is my 4th marathon weekend, I have a lot of this stuff. So I'm trying to stay consistent with my purchases, but again, I don't have to have all of it for every weekend, especially since it's starting to take up a lot of room. So first off, I want to talk about the t-shirts that you get when you participate in these weekends. And there are 3 of them for the Goofy Race and a Half Challenge, and my dog is lying down on them. Hey, come here. Nope, you're good. Stay. Okay. So this is the Goofy Race and a Half Challenge shirt. I really like this color, nice light powder blue. And these are the Run Disney branded shirts now. These are a different vendor than what they have been in the past. It used to be Champion, but they do still have the Run Disney and all the parks down the side. It does have 15 years running on it. That is the anniversary year for Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge. This is I love this color. I actually haven't worn this yet. This is the half marathon shirt. I think Donald looks really good on this. It's a nice navy blue color. And on the side you have Magic Kingdom and Epcot because you do run through those 2 parks. It's a great shirt. I really enjoyed this shirt as well. These are the women's cut. The women's cut do have a V-neck where the men's cut has a crew neck look to it. So that's the half shirt. And then we have the marathon shirt. Now this is a darker gray. We saw this gray at Wine and Dine with the 10K shirt. I do like this gray. I think it's a nice slate color. I don't need a lot of bright colors. I go a little bit more subtle on these. Again, this is the marathon shirt with Mickey and Minnie. I love that they took Minnie and they put her on the marathon medal. I think that's great. So these are the 3 shirts as part of the registration fee. We get the 3 shirts for Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge, but because we are doing that, we also get the 15th anniversary of this is the metal replica as a luggage tag. I actually really like this. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't actually use these as luggage tags. I just kind of use them as decorations. I might actually put them on my Christmas tree. I don't know, but I like this. It's a fun little souvenir. The last thing we got for participating as we finished the marathon, we got our ears. They've been doing this for the last few years. It says 2020 marathon finisher on it. It's got Minnie and Mickey on it. Really like it. Many of us got embroidery on the back of these ear hats. You can get these embroidered at Le Chapeau across from Tony's Town Square, right there as you enter on the right side. So if you don't exactly know where it is, it's actually pretty close to the front of the park, and you can get these embroidered. And yes, I did. Of course I did. Got Go Find Your Awesome on the back. All right. So these are my new ears. So that was all of the stuff we got for signing up. Now let's get into my pre-purchased items. So first up, I got the pass holder bundle. And this was a t-shirt, cotton t-shirt, very comfortable. I've been actually really happy with the Rundisney cotton t-shirts. They're very soft. It's a nice lighter gray. Again, I don't really mind the gray. But it's got Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, and Goofy on it, and the representation of all of the 4 parks. So that's the pass holder t-shirt. Along with that, I haven't even opened it, so I don't even know what these look like yet. I got, as part of the pass holder bundle, the pass holder Tervis tumbler. Okay, that's the one side. Turn it around and you have the 4 parks represented on the other side. Nice navy color. I have so many of these, but this is the only cup I came home with. So it also comes with a pass holder pin. So I pre-ordered all of this stuff for being a pass holder. It's a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna put you guys over here so you don't fall. Okay, now, oh wait, one other pre-purchase item. I did get the magnet the I Did It magnet for Goofy as a pre-purchase. You can do that, and because magnets tend to go fairly quickly, definitely try to pre-order them if you can. Same thing with some of the pins. So this is Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge, 39.3 miles, and it has Goofy running back and forth on it. It's kind of cute. So the pin and magnet bundle were another pre-purchased item. There's a pin missing somewhere. Do you mind? Dog. So I did have a few really want items on my list. This is the I Did It shirt. This is the finisher shirt for Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge. That's the front. It has Goofy celebrating, saying I did it. And on the back, the finisher's shirt, or the finisher logo with him running away from you. I think this is a great shirt. I love it. I love the color. Now, a couple of things about this shirt. One of the comments that I want to make about the merchandise lately. Normally, Rundisney will offer all of its designs in a men's and a women's. They call it unisex. It's not unisex, it's men's cut. Okay? And then they also have a women's cut. Not so with this particular shirt. What surprises me about this is that because it's an anniversary year, that there might be more offerings for the Goofy Challenge. However, there weren't very many. You had the magnet and the pins, and you had the I Did It shirt, but there was not a lot else on top of that. The fact that they didn't have a women's shirt was kind of disappointing. The plus side is that I love this color, and I was able to get a small in men's that fits me fairly well. Now, it's not perfect, but it will do. It's just one of the things that Rundisney did this year that has me kind of scratching my head going, why didn't they offer a women's option? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But I really do like the shirt. I love the color. It's very comfortable, and I did it. So this is one of my must-have takeaways. The other must-have for me is at least one set of the pins representing each race and challenge that I do. So in this particular case, Jen grabbed me the half marathon medal replica, the full marathon medal replica, and the Goofy medal replica. So all 3 of these are part of one set, which has me really happy. I really like this pin. This is the marathon pin for 2020. This is the Goofy I Did It pin, and it does hinge open to say 39.3 miles, 15 years running. Another thing that I always like to get when I can find it, and again, Jen came through in spades for me, this is the Marathon Weekend official shoe ornament, which I am gonna open right now. I do like these shoe ornaments because we have them all over the tree now. It's one of the things that my son likes for me to get, and we keep adding them to the tree every year. On the side, you have the official logo, and the on the toe of the shoe, you have the Parks. On the other side of the shoe, you have Oswald. And on the back, you have the Castle Marathon Weekend. The other fun thing is on the sole, you have Dopey. I think these are really well made. I love these. These are a great collectible. Lastly, a couple of surprises in the merchandise store. One, the ears. We've got the Rundisney logo. We've got the castle, Spaceship Earth, and on the back side, we have Animal Kingdom and the Tower of Terror, representing all 4 parks. And on the side it says 2020 Marathon Weekend, Rundisney Marathon Weekend, and then Rundisney 2020. I really do like that they started making these ears for Rundisney. I hope they offer them again. They'll probably be dated like these are going forward, but I do like them, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with that going forward. I think the response to them was very positive, and I saw a lot of people wearing them in the parks. So the last surprise for me were these Spirit jerseys. They had 2, and I almost couldn't decide, but I'm glad I decided on this one. This is the I Run the World Spirit jersey. It's got your 5 characters on the back, and on the front you have Dopey. And while I did not run Dopey this year, no, of course I didn't, this is not a dated shirt. So I can wear this with confidence because I've completed Dopey. That's all I'm saying. This is an extremely comfortable Spirit jersey. I think I got it a little big, but it's okay. I actually really like this guy. So that's all the merchandise that I got. There were a couple of complaints, and I'm not sure exactly how Rundisney's going to address this. The first thing is, with the pre-purchase merchandise, there was a massive snafu on Rundisney's part that they ran out of inventory for people who had already purchased some of these items. For example, the Dopey pin bundle, which has like a ridiculous number of pins in it. I want to say it's 12 pins. It might be 18 pins. I don't know. It's a lot. But when people were going in to redeem those pre-purchased items, they were met with, oh, well, sorry, we're out. But those pin bundles are $250 and they were pre-purchased. So there was a mess up in the inventory during the expo. They are reprinting some of these pins. I hope that everybody gets that straightened out. But that was a massive oversight on Rundisney's part that I hope does not occur again, because that's just not good planning. The other thing was that a lot of these shirts and a lot of the apparel that is coming through since they switched over from Champion has been less than desirable quality. We got really used to the Champion shirts. I love the feel of those Champion shirts, and I honestly would reach for those comfort-wise before I reach for these. I don't run in these shirts. I work too hard, I spend too much money on them. I don't use them for running shirts. I use them to wear around. That said, I don't reach for these shirts or for my Wine and Dine shirt, for example, the new style. I far prefer the look and the feel of the Champion shirts from past years. So that's another complaint that I think I'm hearing a lot of. On the plus side, the 5K t-shirts have been these tech tees instead of a really thick cotton t-shirt, which is what Champion was offering in the past, but I almost would rather have that cotton t-shirt back to have the Champion shirts back. That's just maybe my personal opinion. Overall though, I'm happy with what I got. I got a lot of great stuff. I love the colors and I love the merchandise, and I think they did a lovely job with the designs around all of the merchandise this year. Just a few complaints, but hopefully Rundisney will learn and will kind of respond in kind. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. That's the haul from Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. Let me know what you think. What was your favorite item that I got out of the weekend? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell so you can see what's coming next, which should be the half marathon and full marathon race recaps. I hope. If you like this video, also hit that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, go find your awesome. And happy running.
Look at that. Right? That is, wow. Wrapped around your waist a couple of times. I got our snack.